and seen what you can do today. And this is where I feel like Kiora can maybe give Leigh some trouble. She has the unique ability to take pace and force you into short angles. It's awkward for a lot of people, and it's something that Leigh has not faced yet.
You're familiar with that, facing Kiora in the semifinal, which you won indoors, Minneapolis, just a couple of weekends ago. I chatted with Kiora a bit, too, on that. I'll elaborate in a moment.
And I can guarantee Leigh is taking this matchup here very, very seriously. She wants to set a tone from the beginning.
1-1.
So that wind-up of Kiora was a conversation point for me. I was curious where she was at. She said it's from tennis, and it's hard to get rid of that, which is unconventional here in pickleball, but she thinks it's beneficial from the baseline land. I'd love to get your thoughts on this, catching people off guard. Into the net again, but from the inside of the court, she's saying she's trying to shorten it up a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, if she can, that's good. I believe we all just have these patterns in our body that are hard to break, and it works for her. She has the timing to be able to give some people trouble. And as you see right here, though, Leigh is taking the ball early, and she is pressing Kiora quickly. She does not want Kiora to get a rhythm and in those baseline rallies. And that is right there what I call the Jeannie Bouchard method. I think I need to have a blend.
Yeah.
And Jeannie just does it so early. I mean, it's like she would be in already.
Well, and she can at 5'11", too, with that reach. Gives her a little bit more benefit of the doubt in that category. Ball back to Kiora. We'll see what she does here.
I also have that reach. I don't know what I'm doing.
A little too much. Leigh Waters that point again, closing first, and our thoughts go out to Jeannie Bouchard, who had to withdraw due to a family emergency. So
I was looking forward to that one.
Me too. The rematch of Kate Fahey and Jeannie Bouchard in the quarters. So by way of withdrawal, Kate moves on to the semis.
Sports need rivalries.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that's a rivalry, but it does seem like they bring a higher level out in each other. Nice.
Oh, no, man. Wants that one back. You know, and for a young player, Leigh, I really like the demeanor of Kiora. I don't get a sense of entitlement. I get a sense of humility and just openness to learn, to absorb the experience. Could have went to UC Davis in college tennis.
5-1.
Yeah, for sure.
Decided to go pro in pickleball.
I do. I do think as Leigh presses forward, that's just going to take Kiora out of her game. She likes to draw you in these long rallies drawn out.
6-1.
Oh.
Point.
And Mish, every time a new player hits the scene, there's always the question.
Yeah.
Is this the one to be Leigh Waters? And I bet she listens to it, and she makes sure in those matchups, she lets them know, no, you are not the one. And a quick 8-1 lead. Maybe a little bit of nerves here.
8-1. Point.
Against Leigh Waters. Ooh, close.
And pressure to both sides here. Kiora hitting her passing shots on her back foot. Ooh. What a shot.
Give her an angle and she'll give you one back. One game point fought off. Little confidence boost there for Kiora.
Look at this. What a shot.
Jeez.
That's amazing angle. See, that's good point construction right there. Just mistiming some shots. You know, Kiora started my semifinal out like this as well.
10-1.
And I think it's important, I believe Anna Leigh knows, to keep her out of her rhythm and just keep pressing.
Yeah, I mean, even looking at the pace variation as Anna Leigh Waters locks up game one, 11-1. She's giving her different tempos to work with on her side. Veteran move from Anna Leigh Waters.
0-0. Point.
And here we go. Anna Leigh immediately presses forward. She's such a great front runner.
Yes, she is. 4-time singles champion here in Mesa, was pushed last year to 3 games by Buckner.
1-0.
And some backhand misses, which is usually her preferred shot.
So what advice would you give to Kiora here if you could coach her on her bench? Game 2, reset the way Anna Leigh's playing after this point.
Just missing. Well, right now I would just tell her, breathe in, breathe out. This is an amazing opportunity. And secondly, I would say when she comes forward, really use your legs and try and go back behind Anna Leigh. And thirdly, I would say it's really not working you being at the baseline. You're going to have to take some risk.
Yeah.
3-0. Point.
Another baseline miss for Kunimoto. Waters jumps ahead for nothing.
Four 0.
Wow.
Such a great shot.
Point.
Just the awareness on when to go where for Waters, when to mix up that pace variation and that touch. Waters is 1 of 1. Pretty inspiring, I think, for many.
Ooh, there you go.
Nice.
Back behind Anna Leigh. Smart. This is not undoable. You get a few
0-5.
missed returns, you get in, you're looking at 3-5. Ooh.
Side out.
Got a tight one over on grandstand. Leah
5-0.
Hunter Johnson and Matthew Barlow battling in the third, 5-2 with the Johnson lead.
Side out.
All right, that's what she needs. Gotta have a few freebies sometimes.
0-5.
They rarely come against Waters. There it is.
Oh,
Nice.
that's so good.
That's the magic. She's on the board much earlier than game 1.
Great dipping passing shot. And look at that. That's where her windup is just so tricky. You're literally wrong-footed.
1-5.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Even kept back at bay. Kiora finds a pass. How about this?
And again, starting with that dip low, going back behind. Look at this. How are you supposed to read this? She's literally
2-5.
shifted the other way. All right, there we go. 3-5.
Ooh, so close.
So smart there. You can tell Leigh Waters said, go to the backhand, get it running to the forehand. Leigh comes out and makes a quick play. I think she's going to do the same here. Oh, we got a lob serve and early to the forehand. Nope.
Throws off herself in the process. What do you think about the lob serve in singles?
I do think it's a good play if you're able to hit it in the sense that the returner has to wait. You're not going to, unless you're taking it super early, and I'll tell you after this point.
Side out.
Unless you're taking it super early and striking it well, it's hard to get deep, and Leigh is so good at taking the ball early, then it's an easier path for her through the net.
5-3. Point.
Just kind of overpowering that backhand side.
6-3.
Oh!
Little bunt volley trickery from Leigh Waters.
That shot variety right there.
We hear the roars from grandstand too. We've got
7-3.
Barlow's up 8-5, it seems like.
tight one over there with Hunter Johnson.
Point.
Well, it's Barlow creeping in a couple of points away from a blockbuster win.
Oh, wow.
Oh, drop volley to perfection, and Waters back in control on center court. Other side, Barlow, far side of your screen to the right, looking to go up match points on Hunter Johnson, the world number 1.
Wow, okay. Interesting. Leigh went heavy, 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 and then tried to flatten it out.
How about that volley from Barlow? Match point on his side against Hunter.
Oh, wow.
What a skipper, and Matthew Barlow knocks off the world number 1, 11-5 in the third. This guy is here to say, and you can see what it means. Look at the crowd representation for Barlow. What a moment. Waters gets the ball back, and just like that, Hunter Johnson is out. Down goes world number 1, and into the semifinal for a battle against Chris Hayworth or John Lucian Goins next for Barlow.
Oh.
Point.
Wow. Not the greatest drop volley there by Leigh. And a match point now.
10-4.
Oh, man, that's not fair. Waters takes it anyways. Off to the semifinal she goes. She's the 4-time title winner in singles at this event in Mesa. What was her mentality coming in against a new rising star in the sport?
Yeah, I mean, she'd had a couple amazing wins this week. She's been playing really well. Like I said before, I had played her a while ago, and she, in my opinion, was already a top player. So today I just really wanted to come out focused, not take it lightly. Expect her to hit like a winner on every shot, basically. Just expect her to play the best she possibly could and not be surprised if she came out here and played amazing. So I was just really trying to focus on myself and expect the best from her today.
Leigh, congrats. I'm impressed with your shot variety. And just out of curiosity, when do you know to bring it out? Because do you work on it in matches? Like when you're up big, it looked like you were trying some stuff out there. Are you looking to, even at 8-all in a third, bring out these different speed shots?
Yeah, I feel like because I hadn't played her much, I hadn't really figured out like what was going to work in this match. I really didn't know, so I was trying a lot of different stuff, trying to figure out what was working. I felt like I did play a little bit different here today. I might not have been hitting my shots quite as hard as I usually do, because I feel like she really likes pace and can hit a lot of good angles off of that. So I was just trying today to kind of elongate the points, just stay composed, not be too surprised. Like I said, if she's hitting a really good angle, just kind of expect it and kind of use my movement as best as possible. But yeah, I'm always trying new things. We're always working on new things. And sometimes in a match like this, if I am up, I am trying some new stuff. But today I was just trying to win the match because I didn't want to give her any, like, you know, a couple points here or there. Pickleball's a game of runs. She could come back. So I was just trying to get off the court as quick as possible.
I like the slice volley.
Thank you. I know, hey, you got like the best one. I'm trying to work on it.
Well, you can borrow her from the booth. We'll send her out there to drill with you, I guess, Anna-Leigh. Curious, too, next match coming on, your mixed doubles buddy is taking the stage next against Federico. Curious from your high-level perspective of the game, what do you watch for in this men's singles battle to be between Ben and Fed?
I honestly feel like men's singles has become a lot more like women's singles, in my opinion. I feel like in this next match, you might actually see it kind of go back to where it was a couple years ago, because I feel like Fed and Ben both love that cat and mouse play, and a lot of the men right now are just kind of crushing serves, crushing passes. I feel like in this match coming up, you might see a little bit more of that cat and mouse, or they might surprise me and both be hitting for the baseline. So I'm interested to see what happens in the next match.
Love it. Well, congratulations, Anna-Leigh, back into the semifinals here in Mesa once again.
Thank you.